Use a 5mm hex bit to remove the 10 bolts holding the clutch cover to the engine case on the right side of the motorcycle. It is a good idea to label where each bolt came from, since some are different lengths. Try to remove the clutch cover using the least amount of force necessary. Use softer tools like a rubber mallet instead of a hammer. Not recorded, but I needed a crowbar wrapped in cardboard to remove the cover. The springs and clutch basket cover is held on by three 10mm bolts. Remove this plate carefully and the springs underneath. Carefully remove each friction plate and steel plate by hand. You can use the holes in the clutch basket to push from the back. If you are reusing the plates, then do not use tools since they may cause damage. If you're replacing these plates, then tools may make it easier, but be careful not to damage the clutch basket. To install the clutch plates, first slide on a friction plate, then a steel plate, and repeat until you run out of room in the clutch basket. Each friction pad will grab the steel plates it is against when you are riding in order to move forward. With the clutch lever compressed, you are adding room for these friction pads to let go of their plates. This is why friction plates are keyed to the outer edge and the crankshaft, while the steel plates are keyed to the inner edge and the transmission. You will not have enough room for all the plates. The last friction plate and the last steel plate must be placed on the clutch basket cover. Once the cover is installed, press firmly on the basket cover and you should feel movement. If not, then the steel plate may have dislodged, preventing the clutch from moving. Place each spring on its post, then use a torque wrench to bolt on the spring cover down to 10 Newton meters. These springs are what provide the resistance to the clutch lever and forces the friction plates against the steel plates. Clean off as much of the old gasket as possible. Then Ducati recommends using a small amount of gasket maker along the mating surface of this cover. Place each bolt according to the diagram with the longest bolt near the lower front. Use a torque wrench to tighten each bolt down to 10 Newton meters. If the clutch or springs are installed incorrectly, it may be dangerous to start the bike. With the engine off, verify you're able to shift gears, rocking back and forth. Make sure you can roll the bike freely while the clutch is compressed, and you cannot roll freely when the clutch lever is released. Then try with the engine on.